Actually, at the height of your blogshop hustle, how much money do you make? Can you share?
One collection a week, maybe 10K.
A month lah.
10K a week.
Whoa!
Yeah.
How much can you make on OnlyFans? This is your daily Ketchup. Ching.
It's new.
Wow, it's nice to have a team, but we don't have a team today. We do have Tammy Tay here with us.
Let's go!
And yeah, she's gonna answer a lot of our questions that we have. So welcome.
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 So I do think that we want to talk about why you started OnlyFans also, right? But before that, I also feel that for I think a lot of the younger audience, I think it'd be interesting for them to know kind of like your journey. A little bit right? A little bit of your journey from how you were kind of like the first blog shop owner in Singapore, and then how that transition, your kind of like your business journey. Your
I
career.
used to tell like your story, to people of like that created their own niche. Like you were one of those pioneers in Singapore.
Yeah.
It all started because I was in school, and then I think my mom was working 2 jobs, and then she was like having difficulty paying. Like, I was quite a spoiled child. Then my parents separated. Then and then when they separated, right, I had to be more independent because my mom had to, work and then like pay for my school fees, then my allowance, but everything was cut. So I didn't really want to give up image in school. Like I wanted to still have like nice things. So I decided to, try to like learn how to earn money lah. And back then funny thing is I don't know if I told this story to anyone, but like last time I went to like the HDB blocks underneath, right, and sell all the bears and sell lemonade because I watched too much of those Angmo shows, right? They always sell lemonade, they make a table, right, put $1, then a jug, right? So I watched too much of that. So I started selling like
How old?
10.
Wow, hustler. Solid.
Yeah.
Like 2-3 more years you get arrested.
It's the real first business.
There's a certain age
Yeah,
where
that was
everybody's like, that's
actually
cute.
my real first business. So I knew that, like, I knew that I could find something to sell and do it again at like I think it was Sec 2, Sec 3. Yeah, so I was thinking clothes.
Really hustles,
Yes, yeah.
Really respectable.
But I mean, the first business illegal lah. But okay, never mind.
Because we were kids, right? So they were like,
Close
all
one
those people who walk past, they're like, hey, so cute, I want to support. Okay, I buy one lemonade or I buy your bear. That
She
kind of thing.
capitalized on her.
Flat 250 on the ball.
Last time only $1. Yeah, so I knew I could do something because at such a young age, I got make some money, right, through like selling something. So I wanted to find something. Then clothes was something that I had an interest in. So I want to look good, right? And then secondary school, you everyday in uniform. Then whenever you can wear like outside clothes, right? You feel like, I must faster dress up, like dress as nice
My
as
mother buy
possible.
my clothes last time.
Really?
I wear the Ocean Pacific.
I
Now
also.
It was cool then though.
It was cool. Billabong,
Billabong.
Roxy.
I think your wallet open is
my memories are flooding back.
Shout out to Zinc and Milk.
77th Street.
Yeah, so in school that time, right, those brands were like very, and it was quite expensive.
Yeah.
Right? If you didn't have money, then you'll probably buy like the No Rules tech deck from Pasar Malam.
Right.
Right?
very specific.
And then you got more money, right? You'll buy the Billabong Roxy from Hiran.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right?
How do you know where I shop?
Last time we got more.
Fall square into that stereotype.
So I didn't want to let go of my Billabong Roxy life.
Yeah.
So I decided to, try to sell like clothes. Then I realized that I was living beside City Plaza.
Which is...
City Plaza is like
The
back then
wholesale
the Chatuchak
mall.
capital of Singapore.
Yeah. So then I saw a bunch of outfits. And then I was like, this one like a bit cheap. Like I've seen this at like, say, Topshop for XXX amount. Then how come they're selling it here? And then I tried to understand a bit more about like fashion, fast forward fashion. So basically like whatever that's on the runway, Topshop and all will make it a simplified version.
Yeah.
And then the people from City Plaza importing from China.
Like the
and
OEMs
Bangkok,
lah.
yeah. Then it's even cheaper than Topshop. So then you realize that you can be the middle between the...
And you're 14 years old.
I was 14 or 15, I can't remember. 15, I think.
No, it was crazy because if I'm not wrong, like she kind of brought the whole City Plaza to life also. Like it was a whole center that was always there and nobody knew and nobody gave a And to be very honest, okay, I know this because my sister also said, hey, little us can do If you buy all the shit from there, we also go and do So my sister will go and try. Up. but the thing is that like the clothes on the hangers, right, they all look like shit. And they are all like stuck together and like very dense. Like it's a skill to go there and choose also. Then when people started realizing that's where she got her shit, and everybody went, every aspiring blogshop owner all went and flood those things and follow each other around, right? To the point where people realized maybe I just try and buy direct from them so I don't have to take a crazy markup. And then the wholesale centers agreed to lower price and you can just buy 2 or buy 3. You just need 2 friends, you get wholesale price that she gets ready. Then the blogshops left and City Plaza died.
Yeah.
And that was in over a span of how many years?
2 to 3 years, I think.
Right.
Now only the Ban Mian carry them.
Yeah. And I
The Ban Mian is single-handedly carrying the building.
I know.
Yeah. And concurrently, you were also blogging lah.
Blogging, yes.
Right? How did you get into that? Was the blogging first or the
blogging
fashion?
first.
Oh, okay.
So blogging was, I think back then, because I'm quite an introvert. So at the end of the day, I mean, I have a lot of friends, but I don't have to talk to them. So I just like a diary. Back then, no like live journal, blogspot. It was very popular lah. Then you got like, you had to upload your photos on photo bucket so people could see a day in your life.
Yeah.
Back then we don't have Instagram.
That's really social.
You need to know like basic HTML also, like to like edit a few things.
And then so back then I decided to talk about my life.
Okay, everybody, like, share, and subscribe to support us so that we can make more videos like this because we love videos, right?
Yeah.
Videos.
Back to the episode.
You know, blogs, right? It's really like the blog skin is where like I got popular. So I decided to design blog skins for people or design my own blog skin.
Right.
And then you can upload them on blogskin.com. And then, you know, you just go with the most trendy blog skin and then you redesign that. So I learned a bit of HTML, learned a bit of Photoshop. Really like 自己, because I like introvert, right? I like to stay at home, like use computer, right? So I just every day just do all these weird things. Until today, right? I know a bit of HTML, but it's not very technical. And I know how to edit and I know how I want things to be, but it's not like proper. Because all I learned like anyhow tikam, try to change this, preview, can or not. Then
If it works, you don't know why. If it doesn't work, you also don't know why.
But the code like that messy.
messy. Then I think people like my style of blog skins because I was trying to like, you know, like if Avril Lavigne very pop, right? She was back then like the most popular. Every girl wanted like
Guy also.
Yeah. So your blog skin could like actually be a bit more rock.
Right.
Yeah, so that
Follow her
could,
aesthetic.
Black and red a bit.
Yeah. A bit of splash of the paint. So I tried to do all that lah. Then after that, people, because when you have a blog skin, right? Then you have to link your blog at the bottom. So then I link and then I got more views. Right. Then I use the counter.
Wow.
Yeah. Then I saw the counter every day increasing. So I'm like, do more. Then as my counter increased, I knew more people were like reading my blog also. Because if they enter my blog means they will just scroll, right? So I started to put more pictures, more live updates. And then from there, you know, met other bloggers who use the blog skin as well. And then, you know, you link each other. And then you recommend, hey, this one's a good blog skin person.
There's the side column with all like your friends.
correct.
If they link you must link back.
Yeah.
If not 1 month, your name gone already.
I think people today don't realize, right, how powerful bloggers were.
Yeah.
Like right now, right, how many of y'all enter your websites like really, besides Google, y'all don't type the website.com. You know, y'all will type the name of the website, you press enter, then you let Google bring you
Everything
there.
auto-completes.
Yeah, but at that time, and like now your content is all like platform driven. Like everybody upload on TikTok, everybody upload on Facebook, everybody on Instagram, and it's all congregated. But at that time, bloggers had such influence because like 5 to 10,000 people monthly would enter in your domain.
Yeah.
and go and see it. And from there, there's
correct.
just no. There's just like TikTok. After one video finish, they will serve you the next one, which is another channel, or YouTube serve you another channel. But this one's nowhere. They just keep you there and one thing.
Bar.
Yeah.
Then you like, there's no more content to read already because I'm so caught up already. You're just waiting for the next one.
It was the perfect binge also. Sometimes you will purposely not read your blogger for like a few weeks, right?
Yeah.
Then after you just read everything one shot, binge that.
And
But
last time got no other entertainment also.
Yeah.
No YouTube, no.
Pets.
Yeah, no pets.
no pets.
Okay, so then how did you start to or realize that you can like monetize off of it? Or turn into a business lah, right?
I mean, I have a following, then I just felt that, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna try lah. Like, people like my pictures. It was just, I don't know, I just keep taking like selfies using the
Chill lah, or you
not
don't
chill,
know,
it's
you
not
know
even
ah.
chill. Like back then, right, it's not even chill at all. It was just that because I think you dare to put yourself on the internet.
Yeah.
And that itself already
Yeah.
is something to other people.
Yeah.
Like the kids, I mean, like your fellow classmates and all, like, wow, you dare to put yourself on the internet. Because the
Alright,
internet
you know how to put yourself on
Yeah.
the internet.
Yeah. Because back then, like the phones also, the camera's not good, so it's like a
Correct.
digital camera that you had.
You had to carry a digital camera everywhere and then upload from scratch, that kind. Not like now, and just take and post, right? So back then, I was already posting so many pictures already, right? I just post the outfit of the day and see if somebody wants
You
to.
started OTD.
Bam.
No way.
Actually,
no way.
it started from
No way.
Lookbook.
Oh.
I don't know if you're.
My wife's still doing it. You move on already, right?
Lookbook sounds familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Lookbook was where you posted all your OOTDs.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was also on Lookbook lah. I think there are some very successful people now that I knew from Lookbook. Wheeler Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will Amazing.
Yeah.
Mm.
So she was somebody I met on Lookbook as well.
Friend of a friend. Cool. You were saying.
Then also
So I started posting like my outfits there, and I bought them from City Plaza. Because most of my followers were Singaporean also, right? So I could actually gauge what kind of style they like. And then from there, I pick the clothes and then just sell lor.
well, you really AliExpress before AliExpress, yeah.
Actually, Taobao killed her.
Well, what a hustle, like even from a young age.
I don't think it was fun to me. It wasn't really okay. One thing is because I wanted to make money, of course, like so that my mom didn't have to work so hard and I could still look good. It's like I think that image of wanting to look good, and then that made me hustle.
Okay.
Yeah, because I felt that was my like level.
But you did look good lah.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
to lah. If not, nobody want to follow me, ma.
Yeah, no.
So after that, I mean, if you're talking like on the point of like looking good and all that, right? At that point, like, were you going through like were you having like body insecurities and all that kind of stuff?
Definitely. And I felt that that was something that people could relate to. I wanted to be a person that was very real. So I shared with my viewers because I constantly felt fat. You will always compare yourself with like people on a magazine or TV. So every time I take a pictures, right, then I'm like, why they look like that? Then why I look like that? Then I'm like, but my weight is okay. Like, but why? Like, I never understood that, angles play a part and everything. So I definitely felt like very insecure lah. And then I think Xia Xue started sharing a bit more about Photoshop, how you can alter your pictures to look a certain way. So I decided to learn a little bit lah. Then I realized that, can lah. But I was still a bit like, why?
No, nothing.
Just alter yourself for altering photos, but it's okay.
Yeah, so after that, like, I learned a bit, and then I always felt insecure because I felt that if people saw me in real life, and then this would not be like what they see.
Right.
What
Right.
they see, right, is my dad original picture, which I do not like.
Yeah.
So that made me like have a very unhealthy body image.
Right.
And I always felt that I had to either cover up or like take photos from angles that wouldn't show certain body parts that I feel very insecure about.
Right.
You raise your hand for a
There's a
question.
period of time when it goes just to
Yeah,
photo.
yeah, correct.
Last question.
That's right. I thought you were asking question. Yeah. Like more flattering angles.
It's not though. Y'all look back on your photos back then,
Yeah.
right? Especially our generation, right?
Correct.
Everybody had this weird tan.
Yeah.
right? Everyone's like this very
Correct.
weird color.
Brown, like orangey.
Yeah.
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 Then the hair is super pong. I don't know, is it because of pictures, like the quality of pictures back then. Like,
No way. I think back then we legit thought we looked damn good.
Then
It just didn't age well.
So like when was it that you kind of decided or like started having the thought of wanting to like go under the knife or like do non-invasive or an invasive plastic surgery?
I think that was always at the back of my head. And then I saw people like Sasha, you know, like she was very open about it. And I was like, since I'm very open about my life and might as well lah, just do all, just try all. So I went for, I think there was a sponsorship.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your first procedure.
Yeah.
That's always a
Then-
good motivation.
Yeah, so it was a sponsorship, right? So might as well just go. And then
What was it? Are you able to share?
I did eyes, nose, and then fat removal on my cheeks.
Huh, one shot.
Yeah.
Fat removal on your cheeks.
Sponsor ma, so she.
Anything is possible.
Yeah. Then that was actually the only big surgery that I got.
Right.
After that, I had to redo the nose, and then that was
Yes, because
Yo, yeah, you did have a weird nose face.
yeah.
weird nose
You
face.
look good now. You look good now.
Yeah.
I need you to know that,
Yeah, I
okay?
had a weird nose face because it was too sharp and too big for my nose. So I
Right.
put like something on top of my original nose bridge. Because I like you always want sharper the better. Then I realized, sometimes less is
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
So after that, I went for a more natural look.
did your mom like have any objections to you doing that?
I think in the beginning, of course, like she was like, no, don't do it. But after that, she realized that I was very independent.
Right. Sorry, how
And-
old were you at that point?
21. Yeah. Then she realized I was very independent, so she couldn't really control me lah. I want to
Right.
do what I have to do. Plus, I really started earning money at a very young age. So she
Actually,
was
at the height of your blogshop hustle, how much money do you make? Can you share?
one collection a week, maybe 10K.
A month lah.
10K a week.
Oh.
When we were living on $2 a day.
Yeah, allowance.
But
Wow.
I think 1 month max only you can do 2 collections lah.
Yeah. Your followers no money. You keep launching, then they stop buying.
Yeah.
So
The Shopee need to take notes.
it was really crazy at that point of time now when I think about it. But I was a kid and like I didn't really know how to keep money. So every week just go to Future Open Table. They expensive at 2K.
Yeah.
2K plus at
Wow,
stupid
future.
all.
Future with a PH.
Yeah.
Later I explain to you.
It means fast.
Crazy.
Hey, can we, before we continue, I really need to pee.
Okay.
I'm
go
so
ahead.
sorry.
This happens all the time.
That will be the last one for this filming.
I still remember last time. All my female friend, right, is like they camp waiting for the launch kind, then sold out straight away. Then
Wow.
damn hardcore.
Yeah. It's like when the trend of like sneakers came out and let's say like a hype drop like Kylie's lipstick.
Kylie Kardashian, I mean
The
Jenner.
Kardashian, yeah.
Oh.
After that, they had like this kind of drops. Then I realized that I look at them, right? I remember
The same model.
the
right?
same model
Yeah.
that I did when I was very young.
Yeah.
And it's exactly the same. Like the hype drop, I will be campaign at a website, refreshing. I finally know how it feels like. Like
On the other end.
the other end. Like
Yeah.
I didn't, but at that point of time, you don't know what you're doing. Or you're just a kid.
Were
Yeah.
you alone? Like, were you alone doing all
I
this
was
and
with
exploring
a best
business?
friend, but she was more on like, she was just like there to like support.
Silent partner.
Yeah, like silent partner.
Right.
And then I was like the brain lah. So I had to do all the things and then she'll just help me out, like help me pack and all.
Right, but exploring the world of business, right, and entrepreneurship, right, like
Actually, back then I also don't even know that it's like,
it's all this
it's
lah.
all this. Yeah, it's just doing it. Just, I don't know when you don't know anything, right, you just learn, then you
Yeah.
finally understand.
You encounter a problem, you solve. You
Yeah.
encounter a problem, you solve just
Yeah.
to get to where you want to go.
Yeah.
But the fact that you got it right though, like certain things like like launching it right, and it's just like maybe you stumble upon it, maybe
Yeah.
but it's crazy.
I think it's luck
Mm.
also lah. And also because I'm very free and willing to go and like learn.
Yeah.
I think when you're just very free, then you nothing to do, you just go and read. Until today, I also always doing like the same thing. So it's the same thing, like it applies to everything in my life.
Yeah.
So I can be doing anything, right? All I need to do is just have an interest in that topic or that thing. Then I'll just start to like.
Okay, come back.
We have another during the break segment that you just said.
She gave a great answer when you.
I'm not sensitive anymore. Is it weird that your friends that will have supported you have seen your OnlyFans stuff?
At first it was weird, but then my closer friends, because I sent to my closer friends first, I said, hey, this one can. And then a lot of
Were
them,
they guys or girls?
Yeah, guys.
Okay.
So I said, like, does this turn a guy on? Is this hot for like you?
Must do focus group first, ma, right?
I need to know whether can this like would they find it hot lah? Because as a female, right, like what I find hot, they may find like.
Actually, that's true, huh?
That's an interesting point.
Because if that's kind of, if that's the key thing of what you do is showing yourself,
Yeah.
you cannot be repetitive, huh?
Did you say something to them and they say no, this one not hot?
Yes. So
Like-
the thing is, the pictures, right, that I spend more effort on, right, they say not hot, like too curated. Like those like very perfect one, those photo shoot one.
Guys like the
Correct,
spy
correct.
cam.
Yeah. They like
Must
those,
look a bit
like,
amateurish a bit. Yeah.
That's true.
A bit voyeuristic.
Because you never load, what, right? So if you don't load, then it's really just lingerie in a magazine. And you
Correct.
don't want that shit. Because that shit's
Correct.
available.
I wanted that actually. Then after that, they were like, "That's not hot. It's hotter if like you use your phone camera, right? Just like you like selfie lah, but from under lah, like those angles, right? That those Tikopik want to look at."
You mean your loyal subscribers?
No lah, as in like you know those typical like upskirt pictures, right?
Yeah.
That like you know like news.
No, I don't know
come
what a
out.
typical upskirt.
I also don't know.
Shit, I nodded.
Yeah, John.
I look at your fucking balls all the time.
No, so you were sent to them, then they will tell you whether hot or not.
Yeah.
Or how to change or direct you
Yeah.
a bit lah.
How to subscribe to this one? This feels like where the real stuff is. OnlyFans photography.
Yeah, who take the photo?
Who takes the photo? Who took your first photo? Is it a tripod? I feel like it's such a big decision, right? To be like, can you help me? You know?
Yeah.
I will try with a tripod for 2 weeks first.
Okay, so it really is a tripod. Yeah. Because I don't know who to ask. Like, how can you ask? Like, so I tried lah. Then
Yeah.
I'm actually very close to I'm very comfortable with my closest friends. So now my closest friends who know I'm doing OnlyFans will help me out. And last time they already helped me out with my OOTD, right?
Right.
So now it's really very comfortable.
It's different posts only.
Just
Yeah.
less outfit.
Yeah. And they've seen it all already, so it's
It's
like,
so fun, right? Actually, like
Yeah.
you do your friends now.
then sometimes they will have like stupid ideas also. Then because it's like close friends, right? So the ideas can be like, they dare to see.
Yeah.
Like if it's a real photographer, they don't dare to see. And because it's my own friends, right? They will actually bother to make sure that I'm angled at a like flattering
Flattering,
angle.
right.
Hey, this one nice or not? And they themselves taking the photo would like own self go and adjust themselves lah. And they won't purposely like do something like that will that isn't
That will
good
sabo you lah,
that will
won't sabo.
sabo me
Yeah,
lah.
yeah.
But it's actually very good because now you don't have to think about the poses yourself. Now you got a little
Yeah.
brainstorm group and
Correct,
then like,
correct.
But it's
today-
still weird, lah, right?
correct.
Still a bit weird, lah, right? To like
It's
try and
still
look
weird.
sultry.
Actually, not really anymore because we brainstorm the idea, so I just need to deliver.
Yeah.
But you say like the first
Yeah.
few times when you were taking like what was
For
that?
sure, weird lah. Like I really set up the camera and I just pose all.
What was the first like the first time you asked your friend to help you take, right? What was the situation like?
Actually, not weird leh. Like
You're just very
I
professional.
like my friends are very supportive and very like
Solid.
okay, go for it, like that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
So
yeah.
even my mom, if I were to ask my mom, even my helper,
Right.
like I live in such an open
and a very supportive.
yeah, and supportive.
ecosystem. Yeah.
So they are all like, okay, I help you, ma'am, I help you. Then like my friends also like, okay, sure, I help you. If you can. So it's very like it's not like weird anymore.
Right. I feel like that, like your friend will help you. Then he's like, "How much you make now?" Like,
Yeah.
hold the camera. Like,
No,
be
then
like me.
I will just I'll still tip my friends lah. I'll say, okay, you help me, I give you extra
Yeah.
$200. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay lah. it's
Okay.
Yeah, so
production,
John, when you
okay.
starting
Make more than
your
professional photographers. Shit.
do you know what's like your most liked photo?
Yeah. The most liked photo is very weird. Like I don't even know that like why it was the most liked photo.
Oh.
Until I asked my guy friend, he said, yeah, this one really very hot. I'm like, huh? Like I really posted that, right? Because I didn't know what to post that day. Then that
Interesting.
became the most.
What is
and
What is
it?
it, ah? Can see
describe-
Sure.
It's me
Describe
in
it.
normal clothes. I was wearing a skirt. And I was in my car. Then I just put it I just put the camera in front, then I just like lift up my leg, then you can 照更 my
Right.
panty lah. But I was fully clothed.
Yeah.
And I just 照更 my panty lor. Then after that, I
See,
took
girls
another
just
angle.
got options, that guys just don't have.
What can
You
guys
talk
do?
he see every day wear his hot shorts.
But you see, exactly this because like to guys, right, it's not a naked body that's hot. It's the act of stripping.
Correct.
that is
Correct.
hot.
If you naked, right?
Tell us more.
You don't
Tell
want
us
to see
more.
No, you're naked, right? You go to Spank Bang, you click one time.
Correct. Too
For
accessible.
So many already. So this one is like everyday girl,
Yeah.
just in her car, in her skirt.
Just
then
a little
things
bit
that-
cheeky.
Yeah,
Correct.
no
It's-
things that people want to see when they see someone walk past, right? But they cannot see.
Right. It's as though someone is sexing you.
Psychology,
Yeah.
Actually, there's so much psychology in porn.
It is.
Yeah.
But how did you decide, like in a sense, like where to draw the line almost, like for your OnlyFans?
When I feel comfortable, like even sending my friends.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Like some things I feel it's
Wow, let me think what I'm comfortable with.
No, but was there a psychological barrier for you before you even said, okay, I'm comfortable with sending my friends? Was there a point of time in your life that you felt, okay, this would have been too much?
yeah, there were some things that I felt it was too much. But you know, you did it once, right? I just sent Then once already, right? Then
Open the
after that,
floodgates.
it feels more like comfortable. Then you like kind of like open up. So same for like OnlyFans, the journey, right? At first you start with like little bit. Then you feel like you need to up level, and then it gets more and more risk.
Do you feel
I feel like
you-
that's where you kind of need to find that what is the mountain that you are scaling or which
Correct.
ladder are you scaling?
Yeah.
Because I think it's very easy to think we'll do cleavage, then we'll do censored topless, then we'll do one tit,
Yeah.
then we do two tit. Right? Then after you just get more and more, but you pick out so quickly, right? Then you're done with your asshole, you gotta flip your uterus inside out to show people. Like there's just like 7 steps you're done already, you know what I mean? So like I feel like that's not the ladder to climb in OnlyFans.
Gotta draw it out a bit.
Yeah, you gotta draw it out. You gotta find the different ladder to climb. What's one up?
I'm playing like the internet girlfriend. Like
Right.
the girlfriend experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad. It's like
So
a persona,
yeah.
a narrative. Okay.
Correct.
I feel like the thing about OnlyFans that people don't really talk about is the DMs.
It's not that bad, to be honest. Like, cause I've always been replying to Instagram DMs. Like, I'm the weirdo, right? Like, people say, usually influencers don't reply, but I always reply. So it's like very normal, normal
Right.
to reply already. So I don't really count like I don't really let it like build up. It's bad lah, because I don't have the work-life balance.
Right.
So everything I see, I reply. But the thing is, the faster I reply, then I won't like have to sit there for too many hours or so. So try to like throughout the day just reply here and there.
Right.
It's not that bad. So
No, but like how does the content go?
Yeah,
Do they
like
also
the DMs
play
you get from IG and the DMs you get from OnlyFans different, right?
or is it
One asks
actually-
you for your makeups, like whatever, then the routine. The other one asks you for
Yeah.
your
It's-
underwear routine.
it's
right?
different. But like funny thing is my OnlyFans, because of how I position myself as the girlfriend, like the internet girlfriend, right? It isn't really that bad. It's not like I made it very clear that I was not gonna be like I don't want to be like a
Sexting,
porn
yeah.
star, a
Right.
sex worker. I'm your internet girlfriend. So the things that I get, the questions or like the day to day, like how are you, like it's not so bad. It's usually like
Okay.
yeah, and it's quite enjoyable because like they will tell me about their day. And then because I also don't have a boyfriend, right? So I just tell them about my day lah.
Oh, so like having multiple like friends almost.
Do they need to pay you per message?
No, they only pay for the subscription. So
Right.
the thing is the subscription lets them talk to me.
Okay.
Yeah, but they don't really get a lot of content on the feed. But simply just being able to talk to me feels like some people feel
Yeah.
it's worth it lah. To have a conversation.
I will assume.
Has there been like a very weird request?
What? Like initially, if you ask me this question, a month ago, I have a lot lah. But now all the
Nothing is
weird
weird.
become
What's the
not
most like
weird already.
risque request that you have fulfilled? So we let people know what to expect.
Yeah.
So more subscribers.
Okay, masturbation. Lor.
Right.
Yeah, and then with audio and expression and everything just.
Well, they were
feels
saying
like,
an expression.
Yeah, like they were.
Interesting.
Actually, they have.
You strip.
They have like so they know that if it's audio only, right, you can fake it easily.
right.
Right.
So it has to be with expression, and it has. and I told them before I cannot do nudity. So
Right.
they actually helped me
Not yet.
plan.
Subscribe to find out.
They help you plan.
They help me plan. Like they will
Okay.
say, okay, angle your thing where we can still see your legs, but you cover where it's necessary, but we still want to see your expression. So I try to do it with a mosaic. They say the moment you see a mosaic, it's turned off already. So just angle your camera in a way that you are still playing with
Yeah, yeah,
yourself, but like
It's
it
true, it's
feels
true.
like
The mosaic feels produced.
correct.
Like,
So they at first I
AV,
did a
Japanese.
At first I did a mosaic.
Then she
They
said a
were like-
revised cut.
No, I saw the mosaic one. Then after that, they tell me how to improve. So I sent another one to
how does it feel to take feedback like this? You send them a f***ing video of yourself after waiting and yes. Then they give you pointers. Hey, shut the f*** up and jet off, sia.
No, but they paid for both.
They pay for
Oh,
both.
I see.
They
I
pay
see,
for
yes,
you
yes,
cut,
yes,
you know.
yes,
So they
yes.
can't even view the mosaic one if they didn't pay. So the fact that they paid, right, I feel okay.
They earn the right to f***ing give you pointers. Okay.
And then they'll tell me how to improve, and I really take those feedback because sometimes you, as a creator, you don't know, right? So-
And it makes sense, right?
It
Because
makes
you
sense,
are
it
creating
makes
paid
sense.
content for them.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct.
And
So
they've
I
probably
keep-
seen others, so they know
Correct.
the angles.
A lot of them are very.
You say a lot
I
of
don't know.
weird things,
If only I can show you right the things that they write out a script.
No way.
Yeah, the setting and everything. So today, right, this morning before coming here, I actually filmed something according to one of the script that they tell me specifically. Like, okay, I want you to be in, like, pretend you're back from a date. You have to be dressed very elegantly. In like, then they still specify
You need
the
to do outfit
exact.
change. Oh.
No, they specify the exact color and material of the dress, and then they would
Can
say,
claim one or
okay, I don't know, like it's like they are just very specific.
Okay.
Like, it's a fantasy in their head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
interesting how you can like make
Like
that
they
come
find
to
that
life
is
now.
yeah.
Do you
Correct,
need to
correct, correct.
rehearse the scene?
I would try lah. Then I
You would love
some of
it.
the things I just now I went to film it, right. I was like, this is so weird, but it's so specific. So then you will say, okay, one of the scene you need to be face your back, then you need to wear a black thong and pull it to stop at a certain level of my leg. Then after I was like, huh? So I did reply to him. I said, I don't know how I'm going to achieve that. So he still tell me, okay, you do this, you angle the
Like
thing,
client. Actually, he's a client.
it's a client.
Yeah.
Got first draft, second draft.
Yeah.
Final.
But I wouldn't, like, no matter what, right, even first draft, right, they still have to pay what to watch it. I'm still going to charge them.
Yeah.
We should do that to our clients.
Clients, let us know what you think.
Then they say yes.
Wait, but how much more? So all these private requests, how much more is it compared to the subscription fee?
Subscription is flat.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, and do they pay for the
Yeah, so with the-
accessories or that?
Yeah, of course, like, it's more expensive. Like, the pay-per-views are more expensive. So, to me, the subscription, I see it as, like, engagement, like, with the fans.
Yeah.
And then engaging with the fans and then talking to them.
Yeah.
And then the extra content that I release, it's either... it's really like a pay-per-view. So,
Okay.
I charge them, like, per video.
Oh. No, but I think Dan's question is special request, like, I must act out on.
Oh, if I feel that like this is too specific, like I need to say the person's name, then I cannot sell it to other people, right? So that will be
Yeah.
priced higher. But if
Right.
it's something that I can actually sell to other people, I price it much lower.
Okay.
Are you able to say what's the most expensive like video you've made?
For pay-per-view, it's $39.
Oh.
Yeah, it's expensive lah. It's really expensive.
It's expensive lah, considering porn is free though.
And it's like like a 10-second clip kind?
No lah, it's like 3 minutes plus.
No, but you see, she need to film this
long
entire storyline. Then she charged $39.
Oh, if it's that storyline this morning, I will charge $15.
Right.
15, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's no,
because
I want to say that's
you can
rather
times
affordable.
No, because
You can
pre-production done already, script done already. So it's just filming already.
Even the storyboarding also.
Yeah.
But you know, our
exactly.
production so expensive, eh?
Clients for you.
No. Tell me you're undercharging. Take advantage of this promo. Tell me you're undercharging. Yeah.
So you have 2 kids, right? If I'm not wrong, one is 2, one is 8.
I got what, 2 and 8, 7 and 8.
Sorry, she Gen Z.
7 and 8.
Yeah.
They were born 1 year apart.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay, 2 looks like 7.
Hey, what's wrong with being stupid?
Nothing.
Anyway, like, are you afraid that they would see this content, or like, say when they start going to school, right? Somehow, if their friends see it, right, they will talk to them about it in school.
Come on lah, they're like 7 and 8. They shouldn't even be seeing this. The friends shouldn't even be seeing it. It should be like 18 and above. Probably
You'll be
they're-
surprised.
But
man.
how old though? How old were y'all when y'all saw your first naked person of the opposite sex? Whether in pictures or
10.
Oh,
Whoa!
Yeah, so you're
I
very
thought everyone was
close.
going to say
You're
their
very
own. No lah. Like maybe 12.
I think I also 10.
Okay, then.
Yeah, because my. It's a weird thing to say. Because your dad has it. He doesn't even bother to hide it. It's just right there.
Your dad got the old school OnlyFans.
Like magazines, is it?
Yeah, magazines are. And like, never mind. Let's stop there.
I think mine is about 12.
So you
Yeah,
got
see,
5
so
years.
they're quite close to the age, right?
It's not okay. It's the thing.
If
is,
anything, it'll be younger.
yeah. But the thing is, right? It is a subscription only, right?
Yeah.
So it's not unless it gets leaked lah. Then that's a different
Right.
story lah. Of course, you know. But of course, when they get to a more like when they're a bit more mature lah, I will definitely be a lot more open and have a conversation
Yeah.
with them
Right.
about what I do. So they have like. So the thing is. Same for like me and my partner not being married, but my kids are completely understanding. We
Right.
really explain to them how we are different, but they don't get any less.
Right.
Yeah, so the thing is, I know it's going to be difficult to explain this part of it, but if you raise your kids in a more open-minded kind of environment, like for myself, right, telling my mother wasn't that difficult.
Also, your mom knows that you do OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You got send her the pictures for.
She got see, I'm sure she subs lah.
Because you have to be supportive.
Yeah,
of mom,
you
right?
also, to be honest. To be
You sub
honest,
to your daughter's OnlyFans.
if I know it's non-nudes, maybe.
But
Like-
how would you know? The only way you know is if you subscribe.
Okay, honestly, when I saw that you started OnlyFans, I was like, hey, I'm gonna sub, right? Like, by virtue of supporting my friends. Like, to be honest, you are Tammy Tay, you already know you're not gonna get any more than a bikini. In that sense, lah, right? It's just a different fabric of bikini only, what, right? And
Sometimes that matters.
but then the price was a bit steep, I think. It was like, I got sub to a couple of friends. I think all can talk one, right?
Yeah.
Some
Oh.
I think some must pay to talk or some shit one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
He's really explored OnlyFans, huh?
I did. Farah was my foray, which I realized on hindsight how weird it was. Cause like when Farah said she gonna start, like, I'm gonna support you. Then the which I never think about how weird she might think this is, right? Then after that, when I start ready, then I think she got message her followers, or it could be Otto one. It's probably
Yeah.
Otto one. It says like, hi, let me know what you want me to see. Then I got completely weirded out. Then that was where the line was like hard drawn. I was like, what? Like, yo, Farah, this is John. Okay, I wanna like recently you had a series of tweets, right? They were quite funny, quite sad. But quite funny also.
Yeah.
She also know.
That kind of broke my heart a bit. Can you tell us more about this?
But made me
story?
laugh.
Yeah. Because I mean, I think it has a lot to do with like the question we talked about earlier, right? Like what will your children think or feel, right? And it kind of marries who you are as a person, right? Someone that dares to try anything, and what's your why? Like why do you need to make money, lah? Right? In that sense. And so, like what happened with that whole crypto phase?
I think last year I made quite a bit of money from Luna.
Right.
The
Same.
thing started in
Right, same.
But
Yeah.
we give back.
yeah.
Society needs us.
So I made quite a bit lah. I mean, but that was like July to October period. I felt that, wow, this one really can, yeah. Like $5 only $25. I think
Yeah.
back, Then I was like, not bad, not bad. I'm gonna put more money on other things. I just started to do that,
Right.
Then after that, got NFTs, right? So then you need to buy more Ethereum. So I think back then Ethereum, I think September period, it was about 2.4. Then you buy, you realize, NFTs like can Then you can buy more Ethereum. Then that all.
Then Ethereum to 4K.
Yeah, then 4K.
Then you're like, what, really can,
You really can okay, hold my NFTs, hold.
But were you making money or like with the
Then you become a whole.
It's okay, it's really facts because I always tell.
No, we all can happen. Sorry, we all PTSD, okay?
No, but like really. So the thing is, like, I always ask myself, oh my god, how did I get to this point? Like I was like rich last year, and then now why am I doing OnlyFans? Like I always tell myself, like I always ask myself, and also say to my friends lah, like I was like actually like not bad. And I kind of like look down on like those people who are doing OnlyFans.
You used to lah.
Yeah, not really look down lah, but I was like, oh, it's so easy money.
Yeah.
Right.
I have to work so hard for my money.
Right.
Then after I'm like, oh no, then I'm like in that position, you know, because I'm down bad, like down so f***ing bad, right? That like I have to do it. So why I even like got into crypto is really because like can
Like
can
macam yes,
Then after that, just over-invested lah. Even though I knew it was silly to go into it, but I was always a person that was a risk taker.
Yeah.
And always willing to try.
Completely get it, man.
Yeah. So just try lor.
We do 3 episodes on this.
How do you end up like launching your own like collection? So is TTTreasures is
Yeah.
purposely on
TTT.
TTTreasures.
No lah.
Oh, it's rest. What's
No
the
lah.
image?
No,
Tammy Tay.
Yeah,
But
Tammy.
then
Okay.
no, but people are reading into it like they have to do with TDs.
I think back then, probably now lah. Now it's relatable lah. Just can link back Yeah, but
Nice.
I think I had a community already. So until today, it's really a fun community. It's not like a business. The collection was really just for fun lah, and to get people to gather lah.
You never tell me before, I mean.
Oh. No lah, but of course, you know, everything right is like I always tell like my community that like we go like you'll see how things go,
Yeah,
know
it's
what
true.
we want to do. If there's any exciting things in the space, we'll just update the community what we can do. But we don't want to put something on the roadmap like solid
Yeah.
one. Then we cannot fulfill. I wish that we had like we actually built like a business.
Yeah.
Then we will but never lah.
Yeah. Not yet.
Not yet, yeah, not
You don't
yet.
know that yet.
We still don't know what we
When
want
the
to
bull
do
market
lah.
picks up, you all will come back. Everybody will try again one.
Yeah,
And
but
you already have a community.
given like the way how market is right now, has the community still remained like quite strong, or do you feel like people have kind of gone in and out?
Because we from the start already we tried to meet up and have more in real life meetups. So the community is very strong in like real life. I would say one of the strongest in Singapore. If you want to ask for a big group to go out together, like group of maybe about 100 people. But we are not like say the kaiju or like you know like really very strong Singapore team and holders. But in real life, it's not like the crazy fun that really united. Yeah, so I think that's a difference. Like, because we don't have a serious, like we're not over in, like we didn't really invest a lot also for NFT is like quite cheap lah.
Right.
Now even cheaper lah. And like people just felt happy lah. Yeah, I just pay $100. I'm part of this group. Then we go party together. We go drinking together. Then last time get wrecked on coins and NFTs. Now we get wrecked in real life.
It's a good motto.
And then
That
just,
sounds fun now.
and
These are
also
people
that-
you only got to know through this.
Correct. And all of them also know each other through this. So a lot of them, like the first meetup was awkward, like super awkward. But everybody came alone.
Right.
Wow.
Wow, that's the worst. So
That's the
brave.
worst. Everyone was so brave.
What was the demographic?
Like all around my age.
Right? Because back then we
Yeah.
worship you.
No lah.
No, really, there was that phase that was just there.
It was just like
What's the gender mix?
80% dudes.
yeah.
80% dudes not bad. Already.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Not bad. That's like, oh, a lot of girls, huh?
Yeah. Usually like 95.
I think not like surprisingly there were quite a few girls lah.
Right.
And they actually really quite degen or like you see the face and the things that they do is really that match one.
Right.
I was so invested into like crypto and NFTs, right? I thought I was going to be very in the space.
We
I
all
was
thought,
gonna-
yeah, we all thought.
Yeah, I thought I was going to make money in the space. I could do full-time Web3. Kind of neglected my beauty business. So of course I let it run lah. But you know, with COVID and everything, I always thought that like, okay, like as long as I'm making money from crypto and NFT, I got enough to
Subsidize that loss.
yeah, it's okay lah. Until it was not okay.
Also, as in, it was already bleeding money at that point.
Not really bleeding lah, but it was okay.
Right.
Like, then after that, COVID happened, and then there was so many ups and downs.
Yeah.
So still had to tong, right? And I understood that because other businesses were also facing the same thing. So for the first time in my entire, like, how many years lah, I just really hit the restart button. Or even worse, not even restart, not even zero. It's like negative, like 6 digit.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's very bad. Like I didn't really. I mean, I had too much faith in crypto and NFT. It's so
in the markets lah,
it's
right?
so silly lah because I was so into the space, right? That like I really just
Tunnel vision.
yeah.
You got try to find Do Kwon?
Actually, not so
Yeah,
much.
apparently he
on,
hiding in Singapore.
Yes, yeah.
not so much on
Fuck that guy.
like just Luna. It's really because I just too degen really. Everything
Yeah.
also want to try.
Right.
Yeah, so the space I just over invested. So at least I can tell like people now that I over invested. Don't do that.
Did you have to kind of explain to your kids like what's going on?
They don't really know. But then I spend lesser time with them. So I always tell them, oh, I'm working. So sometimes they will ask, why are you always working? Then I just say, no money. Oh.
Right.
As in so you're working significantly more than you previously, right?
Because degen can degen at home, lah,
Yeah.
even though you're working.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
they'll be like, oh, your work is like use the computer, then watch YouTube, that kind of thing.
So cute.
I can watch YouTube, but you can't.
Yeah.
I'm not watching Coco Melon, yo.
Yeah.
So then you got to a stage where it's rock bottom. You are negative 6 digits. Like, what was the plan? Like, did you try many things before you got to a point where you said, okay, let's do OnlyFans?
Okay, I did. Okay, so there were things that I knew I could do and things that I knew I wouldn't do well. So I really had to weigh out. And it was such a big amount, right? That if you were to do something like a regular job, you know you cannot make that kind of
take
money
too long,
back.
yeah.
I lost too much money.
You'll lose your entire youth just to repay the loan and you haven't built yourself.
Correct. And like I lost too much money really. That was, I think 1 month 20 plus K. So how do you even make 20 plus K like with an average job?
Yeah.
So I had to really look at like the options that would be able to give me that. And then when you think about it, you sit down and think like
Vices.
OnlyFans or like those kind of things. Or like
Sell
piano.
drugs, ah.
Yeah. Bookie.
Yeah, bookie or and those were the only things that could get you fast money.
Right.
Yeah.
And OnlyFans was the only, maybe to me, I felt that like no one was gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if anything, it was me. It's me sacrificing myself and my body and my reputation to do it.
Right.
So
Oh,
it
you
doesn't.
cry.
No.
Yes,
So I think it was like it's like really desperate already. You know how you want to make back 20K a month?
Yeah.
It's almost impossible.
But now,
I mean, like people who ask me if I regret lah, I say I don't regret.
of course not.
Yeah.
It just
'cause-
opens new doors in some sense.
Yeah.
right?
Did you manage to?
Clear the debt.
No, of course, OnlyFans is only 2 months, but I think I just need maybe 10 months on it. Then I'll be able to clear off.
That's really impressive.
But okay, like, at least you can work from home.
Not really, cause like it gets boring, so I always have to book. I want to also show my fans lah that I put in effort. I don't want like
Yeah.
just low effort,
Oh,
so I'll
okay,
just book staycation, book different like at least different background, different like
It's cost of goods sold.
yeah. And
I
like,
mean,
they
for you,
know-
you gotta make it fun for yourself also, lah. If not,
And they know that I need to spend money on all those also, right? So it makes, of course, they know I earn lah, but then I need to make it like a bit more justifiable. So I find a nicer place, give better pictures, nicer outfits, spend a little bit more here and there lah.
Yeah.
And okay, then after it moves on to the next thing, right? The fans, right? They actually, because it's a boyfriend, like the internet boyfriend thing, right? They really playing the role. So they are like, I want to spoil you. I want to like sayang you. And they don't say it in a way that I'm your daddy. I'm gonna like,
Yeah, not gross
it's
lah.
not,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
It's really those like, I just want to sayang you. I just want to like, so they end up just giving more.
Oh.
So that's a really, I think it's a very different experience for me on the platform lah. Of course, I have like naughty ones, but like it balance out, you know.
Yeah.
Like you have your naughty, your wild people, and then you have the really one girlfriend, but don't let to go out.
So you got to really play the role. So actually, it's more than just the photos. Like the way how you reply, also actually
Correct.
is the other half of
would
it.
you meet them?
At first I was like, no way,
Yeah.
I won't meet them. After talking to them more, I don't mind, because what can
Yeah.
they do? And in Singapore, if anything, then just call police.
Yeah, lor. I mean, or auction it lah.
Auction
a
and
date.
meet up.
Oh.
Yeah, can go and tonight I go and find.
We can pack up your first bid for you. I put 1K on, but if I win, you gotta give me back.
A lot can do all that kind of thing, and I think a lot of creators on OF are also doing that already. Like
Big
the
Fun,
meet-
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to make it fun lah.
What was the backlash like though? Like I think you mentioned somewhere that like friends were like quite judgmental, concerned.
For my own friends, of course, I will explain. Then the outside people, I don't bother because there's too many people to.
You can't please anyone.
Yeah.
Did you being a mom like draw more of those comments?
For sure. I think being an influencer, being a mom, these are things that are like supposedly like role models.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for sure lah, you do something like that, it was already something I expected.
Right.
So I knew what was coming, and I told myself that I have to really be very mentally prepared that it's gonna happen and just not read it.
Right.
Because if I read it right, I know I'm just gonna give up. And I know that I cannot give up because I need this, need to pay off my loans. Okay, so the first check that I got, right, it really covered. I don't know why that month so freaking bad lah. Then just nice that week, right, I was like, I was already doing OnlyFans, but I was like, I don't even know how I'm gonna pay this amount. And then after that, I saw my first OnlyFans paycheck and I just nice pay that amount.
Wow.
So it's really, OnlyFans came in at the right time.
Yeah.
Like sweet, I don't even know. Like sometimes you know your insurance bill suddenly come on.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
even
yeah.
remember that was that.
I mean, I do lah,
month.
but okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember lah, like cause it's like annually, what, right?
Yeah.
Then suddenly got car lah, got this and then I'm like, what the? And then after that, I just pay off. So then that, if anyone were to ask me like if I regret that, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, save your
And,
Save
and you
me.
have
Yeah.
always
Really
been ahead
save
of the
me.
curve. We're all gonna have OnlyFans in a few years.
Maybe not OnlyFans lah, but like I
It's
believe
true.
in the subscription model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it only works when it's a niche. Then by then, when most people have it, right, and most people don't care, right, you will find the
True.
other thing that all of us will be like, why she go and do that other thing?
True.
Then after we all copy you.
Yeah.
Let us know
Then
what's the
I
next
see-
thing.
We do together.
But if I can do it, bro, I have it. But if you have to, also just let me. Okay.
Y'all can collab.
Yeah, so like for OnlyFans, I'm not even first mover lah for OnlyFans. There
Yeah.
are a lot of people who are in it.
No, but it's interesting because I never heard of this boyfriend thing, this girlfriend thing.
internet.
Like I
girlfriend.
only know about like if you are OnlyFans, you take off your clothes and all that kind of thing, right? Yeah.
You have to be different, no? You're really a content creator.
Yes, yeah.
Especially Singaporean content creators who are not known. They really set the bar very, very high. And I know I cannot compete with them lah. It's impossible. So
That's in what they're willing to bear it all
they
up.
are willing to bear all.
No, but you're very innovative to find that niche where you're able to not just arouse people through like your physicality, but actually through your role, your narrative. You're almost like an actor.
Oh
in
my
that
god, you
sense.
went full circle. It's like you're blogging but more personal.
Yeah,
Then
directly
you
one on
create
one.
clothing to take photos.
Correct.
match
Yeah.
those presi-
Then you imagine you try and like sext
Yeah.
70 different storylines.
Oh my god.
Everything you've done has led
I
up to
forgot, I'm the
this.
police,
Yeah.
Wow.
It didn't feel like I was doing a very different things also. Just different clothes but still taking a picture, right? Then I don't know, I just feels the same.
Which is
but
not any
a bit
worse
more.
than a bikini photo also, to be
It's
honest.
just a different content because back then, right, I guess I was younger, right? So maybe more conservative,
Yeah.
more shy. Then now a bit more older already, then can talk about sex and be open about sex. Last time it's like sex, if a girl were to talk about anything like that, it's like, cannot lah. Then now it's like different also. And it's also the day and age that we live in now. Nowadays, like youngsters talk about sex like just very casually.
Yeah.
So it feels not so bad lah.
No longer taboo. Yeah.
But I mean, it's just OnlyFans this term lah. It's just bad lah. But a lot of these things that people do, it's already available on Instagram for free. Yeah, then I always wonder how they make money.
Yeah.
Got requests like they ask you just like, eat a donut.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
got people say eat a banana, so eat a banana.
No lah, but
no,
the banana
like
understandable.
the super
But
normal kind.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
No lah, if they really want to give me money for fun, right, they just give for fun.
Right.
Like
Or they just
won't-
want to make sure you eat. You know what I mean? Like, I want you to have
Then
your
they
lunch.
they buy Grab food to my office.
Oh my god, has anyone bought your panties?
Yeah, a lot.
So to keep
So
buying
now
new
got, now
trends.
got market price one. USD $50 minimum.
50?
Wow,
His
panties
panties
more
more
profitable.
expensive than that.
Then
I mean, not
every day
panties.
I was just say, every day I will post one. Now this week I started POTD.
Panties of the day.
And then 1 month you only get 30.
Right. Also, it's been a while since you actually rewear underwear. Hey, the word panties makes me uncomfortable. Show of hands, guys.
No.
Does it feel weird to say panties?
It feels weird to me to say lesbian.
Yeah,
Like lesbian
but-
sounds like very slimy word.
Panties though.
gay is
Panties
a much
feels f***ing strange to me.
Wait, hold up. You know how like before that there used to be like Dollar Shave Club, so you pay $1 and then they will send you like a subscription model, right?
Yeah.
Panty subscription model.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for watching today's episode, and thank you very much, Tammy, for joining us and sharing great details with us.
Great.
Subscribe to her and subscribe to us. Like and share, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.
This suddenly feels so
you must,
holistic.
You must.
I didn't expect that.
Wholesome, is it?
Wholesome.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're trying to throw out
You
the
said
big
3
word.
times, I try and let it slide. Yeah, you
I'm the stupid one in this group. As we have established, whatever.